supposed to do is the supports were supposed to come from the side of level 1 right away to shove out these heroes because they won't have the spills to be able to fight. Now there's almost a level 2 on Coddle, and Sand King's already got level 2, so he's always going to survive. It's a little tricky now. Little tricky.
And as for this mid
Oh
lane,
boy.
up top, Turf
Yeah,
Castle
he missed the stun.
Turf Castle might be in a little bit of trouble, but he's going to get that heal off from Chef Curry. Flea doesn't have enough for that Burrow Strike just yet, and will get it out onto Chef Curry. Will end with the first blood. And is GG in a lane that maybe I thought they'd... Or is it more over towards Team Morty with Beastwood?
Yeah, it's probably slightly Darkseer favored, but the thing with Lifestealer against Darkseer is, of course, he's very resilient to the type of damage Darkseer gives up, which is just damage over time as well as magic. So people think this matchup generally...
Would that it's not going to happen again.
Because there's no Nagas and Medusas on this game,
yeah.
man. Don't worry. This will be quick.
So, Burrow Strike comes out once again from Flea. They're just really giving this Jug a hard time in lane. He's already sitting at just 12-0, and Sand can keep an equal with him. It must be really terrible for him.
He needs to run. The Juggernaut's about to die, I think.
Yeah, Burrow Strike comes out once again. Illuminate flies on forward, and the final hit will be from Flea. This time we catch the kill.
Yeah.
So
I think this...
You know, is it brought back in just the OD, or is it brought back in the Darkseer as well, who's also struggling? And as I say that, down low is this Pudge, gets the Surge with the Ion Shell. Jo trying to get a little bit greedy going in on Beastwood, but now he turns it around on the Pudge. Ion Shell or not, he really doesn't care. 1 or 2 more shots would do it, but he gets blocked out by these creeps. Beastwood going to continue to move on forward with this Ion Shell. Jo might be in a little bit of trouble, and he will fall as Pudge squeaks himself away. And Jo falls to Beastwood, being a little bit too greedy.
That's a real classic Anime of Dota moment right there. I suppose Jo gave up on the kill a little too late. He could have just ran back initially, and there would have been no sequence like that. But sometimes you just see a kill, you feel like you gotta go for it, or you get greedy.
And then up top, Burrow Strike comes out twice onto Chef Curry. Sorry for the interruption, but they will get one back on the spin of BBTM. So it's a 1-for-1 trade to this Sand King.
On the other parts of the map, which is just, again...
boy, might be in trouble again. BBTM, he's going to have to back off with that Blade Fury, but he does not have a TP out, so there's the Burrow Strike as well as the Assassinate, following up an Illuminate from the Coddle. And again, they find another kill on this Jug. It's 5-2 already for more. Chef Curry, he's going to get saved by this Pudge. But for how long is the Burrow Strike's up in 3 seconds? They've got the slow with the Shrapnel. Chef Curry, he's pretty much dead to rights as that Burrow Strike comes on through from Flea. And it's now 6-2. And we take a look at that early.
I suppose that's just what happens when you have like Nagas and Coddles in the game. Here, though, they're already taking the tower against the Juggernaut at top. The Coddle's going to keep shoving that in at top as well. And in the meantime, unless Morty get a lot of kills, and speaking of kills, they're about to lose another one.
Their Pudge is in a little bit of trouble as the Burrow Strike comes out from Flea. Mad just hitting away at this Pudge, and let's see. Ooh. Deny! All right. That's one
Darkseer should have died there. Yeah,
Darkseer's going to go down to this Burrow Strike. They're going to end up using the Roar as well, and they get themselves 1 out of the 2 as Pudge did deny him. Wonders for the side of his GG in the last game, and that is the Blink Burrow Strike Infest. So actually, Mad is going to spot this Pudge. There's the Primal Roar coming through, and just going to get destroyed with the Shrapnel. Beastwood going to be the next one to fall. Astral, it's really not going to save anybody, and there will be 2 more kills going the way of his GG.
Yeah, I think in that sequence, they had a chance to kill like maybe 1 hero, and that was the Beastmaster. And the OD actually just Astraled him. And then the Pudge, who didn't get saved by the Astral, ended up dying. And now OD's dead.
Burrow Strike, Assassinate, Sand King with another. And they're steamrolling this team. Switch this over to the net worth at 12 minutes in. I was a little far behind, but they're up 12,000 net worth, and up top we might see another kill on this Pudge. Flea's trying to go in, sets up this epicenter, and does blink on in.
Magic stick.
It's out on 3, and he's gonna actually Burrow Strike away from everybody, and nobody will go down. Meanwhile, Mad on the off screen.
Kills with the Coddle.
Behind this Jug, they'll get the Burrow Strike. There's the Blade Fury. Not too sure BBTM is going to get out, especially if they keep this vision from Flea. And they will get the kill after the Burrow Strike. Here comes a hook as well as a Dismember, and they actually end up getting Jo. So a 3rd kill goes the way of Morty. Something that...
do take a team fight. They better hope they can burst down a target or 2. And I do have my doubts on that right now. The nice thing, silver lining in all this is that Darkseer is quite farmed. He's already finished up a mech with the Mana Boots and the Soul Ring, and he's about to die as well.
Yeah, now he's about to possibly go down. The hook comes out on Flea. There's the Mana Leak out on Beast with the Vacuum's going to be used. Flea might be in a little bit of trouble, but stunned up is this Darkseer. Here comes the Omni Slash on through, and a fourth kill goes the way from Morty. So now they're at 1/3 the amount of kills of the other team. So take a look up top, still dropping these Tranquil Boots, living life on the edge. There's the hook coming in out on Flea. There's the Dismember, but Jo, he's right here to clean up the Pudge, and no deny this time around. Not going to get lucky twice.
Coming in for the Lifestealer before you infest bombs, and like what you were talking about earlier with the Mad Bomb, this time we got the F-Lee Bomb. The F-Bomb coming in.
Ooh, Epicenter going to get charged up. There's the Blink Forward with the Burrow Strike and the Infest. And winner, winner, chicken dinner. They'll find another one, this time on the OD. Go in, look for a tier 3, and continue, hopefully.
I'm not sure if you saw, but the Pudge decided, there were like 3 targets clumped up hitting the high ground tower, and the Pudge decided to hook the Boar. It might have been a Boar micro blocking, and there goes the Darkseer.
Darkseer goes in, no wall to back that up though, and the Chaotic Offering is just not on the mark. After a pretty solid vacuum coming out from the Darkseer, they're gonna lose BBTM on this Jug, and now PMW, he's already used that Astral Imprisonment, might be in a little bit of trouble, does get hooked back by the Pudge, and with no mana for an Assassinate, he is going to survive. But they've already lost this tier 3. There's the Infest with the Burrow Strike coming out on Chef Curry. They're going to lose another, and Beastwood's going to have to try and back up these Necro Creeps, doing a whole bunch of damage. And Francis Lee will do it again and get another kill. Here comes the hook on Jo. He's going to use that Rage, and Burrow Strike comes through from Francis Lee again. They'll find another kill this time on the Pudge, and Astral Imprisonment will only extend the inevitable of PMW falling once again.
It might be too early to call it, but I think it might be over. But Chef Curry, missed. But it was something that they needed to come back, and they didn't connect. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah, so at this point, they've lost their top racks. They're going to try and go in on Jo again. There's the Omni Slash committed. They do end up getting the kill. There's the Primal Roar with another Vacuum Wall, and Beastwood, he's been alright with this. And they will end up getting the Coddle too, but the buyback comes in from Jo. They're looking for more on the side of Morty to try and chase him out of their base. It's a double kill going the way of the Jug. And Burrow Strike to the high ground. That's exactly where he needs to be to get away from this Darkseer. And now Jo, he's found himself back into this fight. As the Blade Fury comes out from this Juggernaut, he's going to get very low. Necro Creeps just hidden away. Epicenter is charged up, and all right.
Wow.
It works out, but a little bit short.
Flea was playing with them. He was playing with the Juggernaut, I tell you. Baiting him in. Baited.
It was almost an end of racks. And Morty, they'll buy their time with a little bit of a glyph here, but how much longer do they really have? As now the Open Wounds comes out on the Pudge. He's going to have to get surged up by Beastwood. Beastwood trying to find something in terms of a vacuum wall, but the wall is on cooldown, so it's very much stopping them from doing anything. And a great positioning from Flea. He will get the Burrow Strike out on 2. OD's going to fall again. Beastwood might be in a little bit of trouble. There's the Open Wounds as well as the Surge. Primal Roar will stop him in his tracks, and he'll get annihilated by that Illuminate and fall again. Flea coming in. Blink Burrow Strike. He's been on the money, and they'll take out PBTM and Pudge as well. It's a triple kill for SK, and now a vacuum with the Chaotic Offering. Now the wall. It's a little bit too late as 4 die on Morty. There's the 5th. It's a full team wipe in favor of IsGG. And with that, they'll get the GG. And this game, after playing a 70-minute game, must feel so amazing for them. It feels amazing for me. And IsGG will be moving on.
Good. It was a pretty clean win. I think the game was pretty much won off the top lane with the Sand King and Coddle being so successful in shoving off the... It's the unfortunate reality of losing lanes too hard in Dota.
All right, so we're going to kind of just flow right into the next game. I'll let you know in Discord which game we end up going into. And that's it. IsGG moves on forward. We'll probably see them again, and I'll let you guys know when we come on back for another game. Stay right there. I'm your caster, B-Cop, joined by Clairvoyance. And it's pretty fun thus far. That game brought back a little bit of sanity for me, so we'll be right on back.